Hello. Make sure it's actually, yep, great. Welcome back to Hive Time. Let me see if there's a full screen option. Interface? Back, that's not what I meant. Video maybe. Full screen. There we go. Okay. So, we're gonna do a new Hive this time. We're gonna skip the tutorial because we know how to play. Okay. So, the actual creator of the game, which is dope, left a comment basically telling me how I'm supposed to play this game. So now we have a little bit more context on what I'm supposed to do. So first things first, right here we're going to make an exit. And then over here we're going to make the storage. Should be fine. Yeah, it's fine. For the first ones, just any storage will do. And then we want to make a wax assembler. And then we want to come down here, create a roll cell nursery. And right here we will create a workshop. Population. We want this to be at 30%. Okay, so one of the things we messed up last time is to run our facilities, we always need some of the standard bees that can do anything. And so we're gonna be low on resources like honey and wax if we don't have some of those, which is very helpful. In the afternoons, Hasna schedules time to make up stories with the young grubs. Each one leaves the nursery to join the hive's population. Hasna gives them a book of all their tales. That's cute. Storage. We need to make the wax first. Yep. Finally got somebody making the population bigger. That's good. We have a second one. Oh, he worked on it just a little bit. Okay. Wax assembly's almost done. There it goes. Now I need to create the workshop next. Okay, research. First thing we want to make is the wax storage. And then we're going to want to make the map room. U, population, lower this more, up this some, back to 30. There we go, that works out fine. I'm gonna try and keep these guys at 30. I know I have to upgrade it before I can control that real well. But it should be fine. Okay. So I want to make sure to do this properly. Set up so that I don't accidentally use a cell that's for something like nectar or pollen. Okay, so all of this is pollen. So we can do this one next. It should be this, this, and this. Should work a little bit more on that. I have to click on that, not make it go away. Oh well. Okay. Storage cell, nectar. Storage cell, nectar. Oh, wax. Okay. So we're just gonna spend some time making sure we have the proper roundabout stuff for it. So this can be the first wax cell, and then we can stop worrying about wax for a little bit. Because we know that these are good, so that should be fine. Okay, storage. Nectar, we need more nectar to do that, so then we just gotta wait for nectar to get popping. While we do that, we should craft this, because I think that's where you need the nurseries for the upgrade. We want to get this soon. But we can wait for that. Warm season. It's that time when warm air opens up and all the flowers, foragers, and workers will be able to collect more pollen and nectar. Nice. I get twice as much resource. I can research this. Which will be important for us. This cell and this cell can also be wax. We have a while before we have to get all worried about just how much stuff we have. But we should still do this to have more bees so that we can actually get working on this quicker. This storage, wax storage, wax storage. Takes away from research, but that's fine. This, we need to upgrade it, we need a nectar for that. So we're back to playing the waiting game. I think this requires nectar, so we'll pause it. Those guys will all go outside. Can we research anything without using nectar? No. Okay. Good to know. Anton likes to weave in and out through all the hive's exits as quickly as possible, but always has to slow down for this one. Well, yeah, I'd expect so, seeing as there's only one exit. There we go. We go to research. The map room next. So what again? 15? We're almost there. Just one more bee coming back and we should have it. There we go. Resume that production. To be honest, I don't remember what the upgrade for the map room looks like. So we're just going to place it here for now. Don't worry about it later. Also, we're going to add another workshop here. So some of these extra bees that can't work on anything have something to do. Now they can help with the research. Research. The next thing we want are some berries. Nectar for that. So what we should upgrade first is storage. We need more nectar for that. We should be able to get pollen storage. Nope, we just ran out. We need grow wax storage. We can do that. So we're out of nectar again. We have enough wax, pause production. Should have the map room. So we just need a bit more nectar. Comes back one of our bees. Should have some nectar. Boop. Cillian has been losing cards to a Weevil for weeks. Carrie thinks it's just bad luck that the Weevils get such amazing good hands. I feel like there's a joke in there that I'm just not getting, but I'm alright with that. So, foragers we want up. You stay at 30. You can go down to 15. Don't really need you that high right now. There we go. For now, we're not going to worry about that. Okay, so this storage cell, nectar storage, this storage cell, pollen storage, production, research. Comes with a figurative guarantee. A hive-to-hive sales grasshopper stops by with an offer to demonstrate a fancy device for converting pollen directly into jelly. Process comes with a lot of disclaimers, no warranty included, less thorough testing than is implied. Sounds exciting. -3 pollen plus 11. That's a great way to do it. We should use that full time. This storage cell, nectar, nice. This storage cell, wax storage. Done. Give me some works. We need more nurseries, that's what I'm seeing. Whether that's accurate or not, that's what I'm seeing. Checks population. Population's fine. racks for nurseries and for shelves. First nursery, then sell. So the plant is in the way, so we won't put one here. It's fine, we only want to worry about a few nurseries right now. And we should be able to rack storage. Okay, and then research. All of these upgrades. Pollen storage upgrades as soon as the pollen gets up there. I don't care which one goes first. No accounting for taste. Lei has always had a soft spot for weird spiders. You mean they have no taste? Is that what you mean? So. You will be a workshop. And then we can have more nurseries here. Oh, I only have one nursery. I wonder why. The long, slow road. A party of snail monks have stopped by the hive on their way to see the sun rise from the top of the tree. They humbly request that their pilgrimage be blessed with honey to please their slime gods. Let it drizzle. There'll probably be no return for that, but honestly, it's fine. Gonna up this to 50 for a little bit. Is that where it's at? Is that where it's at? We don't have any defense situations yet. So what I'm seeing is I need to research the upgrade of this. So I need to make honey first, and I need to make honey storage. This is fine. Okay, so population, decrease this by this much, increase this to 30, increase that to 10, and that can be fine there. We are out of bees. There we go. I guess more bees. Bee sitter. So now we just gotta wait for a minute while our bees come back to life. Still only have one bee sitter. Harry keeps a journal of all the dreams they've ever had. They're not sure what it is, but they know they'll find a pattern eventually. I'm turn these into more wax makers while we wait for stuff to get going so that our guys aren't just sitting around. I know there are not a lot of them and they're already working on stuff, but I think that the wax assemblers will help us out in the long run, and it'll gouge out this area a little bit more so that we know that these are here for sure. There we go, we got lots of bees again. I say lots of bees. We have enough bees to satisfy us. Now that our bee sitters are back in action, we'll lower it back down to 30. I feel like half of the enjoyment in this game is just listening to the music as the bees go about their business. I should probably be doing something. Okay. Let's add in another outside search group. I forget what it's called. It'll be in here. Map room. Just so if we spawn more map room bees, they don't have to immediately go away. Plenty of resources, we just need more researchers to actually be doing stuff. So that's what I'll work on next. Sometimes it just don't work out. Brett and Rebecca had an argument a while back. Rebecca hasn't accepted Brett's apology. It hurts, but Brett knows that it's important to respect that. Be is a gentleman. These are going to be shops. And then we want to add in a couple more map rooms. Just to keep all that happening. We have plenty of resources and we can start using it to actually do something, but we need our worker bees to actually be working, you know? I think we need more hatcheries. Because I think that's how we increase our overall population, and we need to increase our overall population. Foragers and workers can't travel as far, they'll be able to collect as much pollen and nectar. Because we need more hatcheries, I think, to have more overall bees. We're about to test that, because right now we have 45. This is gonna either increase it or do nothing for it. Increases it. Okay. We'll do this for now. Because we're almost finished researching. I think this is the upgrade for it. No, it's the honey refiner. Let's see if we nursery. Oh, because we need honey for the upgrade for the nursery. That makes sense. So we need the honey refiners to actually something like this, but it also could be the other way. So we're just gonna build assortment ourselves, and then we will use ourselves refinery, like that. Build a couple of them. Now we're maxed out on honey again. Research cell, honey refinery. So we need to research the honey storage, which is what we want to do. We need more nectar for that, which is fine. So we can keep researching this while we do that. What do we need for the honey storage? Okay. So basically now we're just waiting for the nectar to regrow. Gary caught Kevin eating wax the other day. The other workers say it's normal for Kevin, but Carrie feels pretty weirded out. Yeah, I feel pretty weirded out too. So now we just sit here and wait. The one thing we will do, because I still don't know if it's important or not, I think we just got this upgrade, is we'll build 2 more exits. Now we got our big container of pollen, which is nice. We don't really need more pollen right now. We will eventually need to... We can research our honey storage now, which we want to put out first, because that's going to finish real quick anyway. Nice. So honey storage will go right here. So cell, not storage cell. Honey storage. Then we just gotta get more honey built to get to the tiny storage cell. We will have to make defenders soon. Apparently, the reason my defenders didn't work out so well is because I had too many outside of the building. Or all of them outside. I think I did, but not necessarily all of them, but just too many. So I need to make sure to keep more inside than I have outside. Especially because I don't need that many to be outside. Upgrade that storage. Research. Cells. We got the nursery. Cell upgrade. Nursery upgrade. Okay, we didn't click it. Or we clicked it, but we had too many things active and it couldn't be stored or whatever. We're about back to having enough nectar, so we're good with that. There it goes. So next, we need to get the jelly storage. Not the jelly storage, jelly refinery. We want you to go first. Your pause, there you go. Everything's looking good. We definitely need to make more wax storage, because that is intensely important in this. Cam submitted some work to the annual Nice Bees of Niceness showcase last night. Cam hasn't had anything accepted in a long time, but it's a feeling this one might be different. Because she's a nice bee. But what's more important than that is, so we need 600 of this. Basically, the resource we don't have yet, to get the next queen bee, and we have to get it before or at when our current queen bee dies, because she dies. And then we won't have anything to, we won't have much, if any, control over it. Of course, if we still had the worker bees, I think last time, they still would have done the jobs that we needed them to do to get the stuff. So if we have like enough storage, we might just be able to get them to do what we want them to do, kind of thing. so I can upgrade these. Yeesh. I need to move these two because I placed this here to be upgraded, but I put it. I already know this guy doesn't succeed. Based on what I did, he didn't, so I'm gonna say a definite no. I'm gonna learn from my mistakes. Okay, it takes up 4, so actually these ones won't work anyway. So this one's not gonna do anything anyway, so that's fine. What we can do is put a cell here, put a nursery there. We should be able to do this one and this one. We're still gonna make all of these ones into things. I think we're gonna make these 4 into defenders once we get that researched. You roll nursery. This can still be made into a big nursery, so we'll do that. Okay. Foraging. Alfred would really like to meet a mantis someday, but just doesn't know how to approach one. Okay. You're gonna be locked at 30%. We want to up you 5%, that's fine. We don't really need much of them right now, but we'll still do it. Research. Take a while. We want to do this then. Because we need you. Okay. Thanks. Okay, we want some of you. Lower you down. There we go. That should do. towards the hive. Take be time to deploy some. Yeah. Defense. Just okay. So what we want to do is have 4 deployed per barrack, but right now, external deployment, all of you. Research. Cell upgrades. Barracks. And we'll want to add more barracks. We need more nurseries. Nursery, upgrade nursery. It should give us more defenders. Whenever Jen feels overwhelmed, they stop, take a deep breath, and think about playing cards with the flies. Okay. That was not what I meant to do. So, defenders, ship that. This one, upgrade barracks. Takes 3. No, it takes 2. Okay. That one just wasn't done yet. I'm gonna create more just for safety's sake. Then I'll start making more nurseries for the same reason. Okay. Sell. That one doesn't work, so we'll destroy these ones. Okay. So now defense. Turn it back to the slider. 4 per. Even if it does that double, it's 4, 8, 16, 52. Okay, that's a lot. Let's do 1 per barracks. Yeah, so we can have a little bit of each. And we still want to nursery, because we don't have nearly enough bees. Must override everything with just more nurseries. Okay, so this upgrade. We need more map rooms and more research rooms. It's good to know. I'm going to create a bunch of exits over here. because I think that's useful. I'm not sure it's useful, but I think it's useful. So for now, let's do that. Just have as many bees as humanly possible until my computer breaks. And while we do this, let's set up research. We need to up the storages of both of these. Omar makes a lot of typos accidentally, but pretends they're on purpose. This is going to be a lot of little research places, but it's fine. Workshop. Because we need more room for storage anyway, of those bee types. This, upgrade, upgrade. Two more bee nurseries need to be upgraded. Oh, that's not where that needs to be. So, nursery. There it goes. Okay, now I desperately need more storage. Research, cells, this. I need to create the producers now that I have the ability to, I think. Jelly refinery. 3 should be enough. It seems to be good enough for the wax and the honey. Then again, we might make more once we have the ability to. Research, jelly storage. Need a bit more nectar, then we can get this. Okay, so first thing we're going to create is the upgrade for this, but the jelly storage. We need more map rooms though. Okay, over here. That should be enough map rooms. Food workshop. We just need a lot more pollen. I think that's all of them. So upgrade map room. Jelly storage can wait. Okay, it's the rainy season. Okay, wait. How do we get the upgrade for the... How do we get the upgrade for the throne room upgrade? That has to happen first, right? I forgot about the throne room upgrade. So the map room upgrades. So go up here. This is the next one that we can do. And we'll upgrade the map room as much as we can. Okay. So before we do that. Okay. Research. There we go. We can stop doing them one at a time. These are the refinery upgrades. We want to get the jelly storage upgrade. But first we should actually make the jelly storages, you know. Okay. Storage cell. Jelly storage. Oof. What do you need for 2 nectar? There we go. Just had to be able to do it quick enough before it slipped back to 0. Okay, so now we just need to wait to get the jelly storage upgrade. What we really are going to need soon, just to be safe, is some wax storage. So we're going to make a bunch of that real quick. Storage. And I mean like a lot. I think I need nectar for it, so basically I gotta wait for stuff to be built. The wax is just filled so quickly. guess. Oh. Pilgrims return. The snail monks you previously assisted return to the hive with tales of the most pure sunlight imaginable. In appreciation of your generosity, they offer thanks by way of ritual that seems to involve a lot of disappearing into shells for extended period of time. Oh, nice. You get twice as much honey. I do need to create more honey storage anyway. Well, truthfully, I need to create storage for everything. I'm gonna create it over here, actually. Let's have this. Honey storage. Because we need at least 150, and I like going straight up to 200. Storage cell. Wax storage. That's what we're gonna do for all of them, basically. Okay, research. This. But we're still gonna go cell, cluster cell, put one there, cell, cluster cell. Okay, storage cell, jelly. We're gonna wait for stuff to stop taking the nectar, kind of thing. Or whatever. What do we need for this actually? Is it nectar? No, we need the honey. Okay, and I should be able to upgrade these because I just finished that. I actually need to get a move on these things storage because there's a lot of it need to be done. I'm gonna create more nurses. Starting here. There, 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 there. It's the Queen's birthday, and not just any birthday, the big old 1/2, halfway through the Queen's average lifespan. Exciting times. Okay, so there's a thing over here. During thunderstorms, Jesper likes to check in with sound-sensitive bees to make sure they're safe and feel looked after. I need a lot more pollen storage. I haven't been doing any of that. need lots of nectar for that. Let's, yeah, we need to up both our nectar and our pollen storage. So storage cell, start with pollen. Okay. Research. These cost 150. This should be doable if we let everything sit for a while. These, again, sit for a while. And sit for a while. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing that though, because we still need to do more pollen cells and some more nectar cells. Okay. Cell cluster. That's not gonna work. Destroy this one. Cell cluster it. There we go. Cell cluster, that's not gonna work either. But that will not work either. Okay. Let me just get this one down. For nectar. So that I can use my brain cells. Here we go. So. Destroy this one and destroy this one so I don't accidentally use them. Storage. Nectar. Wait for the nectar to come back. You know, sometimes it's a shame. For some of the events in this game, like that bear one, I saw their trailer and a big bear paw comes up and smacks some stuff out of the ground, and that would be cool to see. But also, it would destroy a lot of my stuff, and so I don't want to do it at the same time. Where is this? Here? Tricky formula. Teddy can't stop thinking about the saying, measure twice, cut once, and it's been itching to try measuring 4 times to see if they can get away with only cutting half. That's not how that works, poor dear. Okay. Moist Banditos. A band of outlaw slugs on the run from wasp authorities are seeking refuge in the hive. Let us hide out for a bit here, and we'll make it worth your while, says the leader. Out, I say. We don't allow criminals within our borders. Which requires a lot of nectar. But this does not. leave those alone for a little bit so that we can go back over here. There's a lot of stuff going on. We need more storage for Jelly for sure because she's almost dead in about an hour. Almost dead in about an hour? She's dead in about an hour. So I think with how much it's currently at, we'll need 3 or 4 more. So we'll start with 3. We really have to let our resources rebuild. Because we're never going to get more nectar at this rate. But what we can do to fix that a little bit is come over here to all these map rooms we got built. And discover more areas. So that we can get more of these flowers out of here. Out of here? Out here. Mark a couple more. Okay. That should be good. We're getting lots of resources. We should make our honey back up. Once we're done with our honey, we shouldn't be using any more of our nectar. While that happens, we'll actually reverse that because we can research the jelly refinery upgrade. All of these are just hard to do. They don't get us much yet. It's windy season, less pollen, more nectar. 2 minutes. This is honestly fine. Once this is done, which one is it? The jelly refinery? Okay. So let's pause the refineries so that we can upgrade the jelly refineries. We're not going to be able to do this anytime soon, are we? Just resume you all. Research requires that, requires that. We've done all the cells, so really just the bees and the cell upgrades are what's left. And we gotta wait through the windy season anyway. So what would really help us here is the question. More storage for the jelly. I guess we need honey. Yep. Okay, so even though we have these, we can't exactly do anything because we don't have enough storage. or not storage, we don't have enough honey. And we can't honey because we don't have nectar. Good. So what do you require to upgrade? Honey and pollen. So we will pause production on you. Not that it means anything because we're already full. Pause production on you because you are your own thing. We just need honey to go up. To what? About 150. Then we can pause honey. Then we just gotta wait for our nectar to go up to the proper amount. In fact, we should upgrade this while we're at it. It doesn't even take a lot. Things paused. Specialization is foundations. Heimwig's writing and individuality, self-determination, blah blah blah. The hive population becomes workers. Cross-skilling never hurt anyone. Basically, everybody quit their jobs and became an everyman's bee. Might be worth researching these while we're waiting. And then I'm definitely, I just looked at where we're at with the queen. It's getting me all worried all over again. So we're gonna waste all of our honey doing this. We need to restart our wax machines. We'll just resume production on everything. We need 5 jelly to continue. There we go. Okay, so one of our things was upgraded. Okay, everything can be upgraded now. This one's done. This one requires a lot of everything. What does this require? Pollen and honey, so for this one, we can pause this one. What does this one require? Pollen and honey. Okay, and wax. But we can actually pause you to upgrade you. And what we'll do is pause you also. That should make the wax upgraded real quick. I might need to get more of each of these later. Because they're very important machines. Oh. The patter of tiny feet. An extraordinarily long caterpillar with dreams of becoming a ballet dancer has come to the hive asking for a loan of jelly in order to buy silk for all the ballet suits they need. I would be eternally in your debt, says the caterpillar, shuffling its 16 pair of feet. I already know that the last caterpillar I helped became a fantastic dancer. So I shall definitely help this one too. Plus, I love this music. We need to restart the production. We're just going to resume production on everything. And then we're going to pause production on everything. What's this? Little treasures. Tam likes to make crayons from leftover wax to donate to nursery. Every now and again they receive a drawing as thanks. Tam treasures them all. Tam, such a nice person. I'm going to pause all those productions so that we can upgrade these. It only takes a little bit, but we can't get that little bit with all of that going. We can certainly get these ones. At least one of them. We won't worry about it though. Until this gets down to about 20 minutes, we're going to worry a little less about that. Okay, this can max out at 600 now, which, while sounding like enough, well, it probably is enough. We're going to want to up our wax storage. Okay, so this is the absolute boundary of where we can go. Okay, going to storage, wax storage. Let's see, 400. We want to make this into another jelly storage. You may question why I would do this, and I would not respond. Well, it's actually just because I want to get it over 700, but It's besides the point. Yep. 694, 724. Okay. I'm gonna say we're good on wax, and we want another honey storage. But then I'd be lying too. I want another wax storage too. Just want to be honey though. Because I do in fact still want the honey storage. I just also want to wax it, you know. So I think a solid 600 wax is good. A graceful return. A large pile of roses lying next to the hive as a dancing caterpillar descends from a thread of silk, made by a pair of hummingbirds. They shower me in flowers, says the caterpillar dramatically between twirls. The least I can do is pass them on. Foragers and workers immediately begin filling pollen and nectar stores. Encore. Storage. Full wax. That gave me so much pollen and nectar, and it's already gone. But it did give me a lot. I love the butterfly. Oh, hi there. Terminology, Shermanology. Linart insists on saying larvae rather than grubs, since it's technically correct, but admits that grub is more fun to say. Larvae? It's larva. Whatever. Yeah, upgrading all of these can still wait. We want to get these up first. So we can pause the jelly production. Leave these two. Pause the wax production. And then pause the honey production. I think we really need... We just really need more bees, to be honest. Let me make sure they're no longer in danger zone for no reason. And let's do this. Nice. Okay. $250. Oh, you know what I should upgrade? Actually, I should research the bee upgrade for the foresters. Yeah, this, because this will directly increase how good we're doing right now. Oh, Dancer Mo 4. Butterfly clearing a bucket of jelly lands on the hive. Once a long time ago, this hive supported a caterpillar and realized in a dream to become the most famous dancer in all the land. In a past life, that caterpillar was me. I'm here to repay that generosity tenfold before I start my new life as a surf lifesaver. Oh, it goes up so fast, I love it. We can still make this. And we got enough jelly to be a good queen. To get a new queen. Not that it matters right now. Yukiko and Linnea have an ongoing argument about whether hats are important or not. I mean, I think they're important. Depending on your job. They vary in importance, but... These are all leveled up, right? So now all we need to upgrade are honey predictions. Which we have to resume our honey prediction to level up the rest of them. Once our honey gets to 75, we'll pause that again. There we go. Alright, now we can resume everything again. Just have a bajillion resources going on. So, cluster. I'm gonna get every resource up to 1,000, starting with wax. Because I have very little to do now that I've upgraded those. Other than upgrading the rest of my research, which actually would make sense to do. But this is more fun to do. And so I'll do that in a bit. And I should just get enough jelly naturally to be able to get the next queen. It's a cold season. We'll be able to collect as much pollen or nectar. Do this. I love reading these little bubbles, I don't know why. An accident. Chateau was once caught stirring honey with their stinger. They claim they tripped. Well, Chateau, you're fired! It makes the wax so quickly compared to everything else. Which makes sense, honestly, but also, I just love watching how quickly it goes up. That's a lot of wax. Okay, we got our jelly back. So, next is pollen, it seems. Pollen. Love how the jelly just gets so much into it. And then, not the jelly, the honey gets so much into it. And then they use it all to make the jelly. So it just disappears. Drink responsibly. This one's new. It has come to light that the hive's foragers have been attending butterfly nectar raves and have come back to the hive particularly smeared. It seems foragers' harvesting will be reduced until they can get it out of their system. Oh, that's a jam. storage. I think I'm gonna upgrade the honey and the jelly last, just so that they don't get all mixed up. But I say that, but I'm gonna come here, hit new queen. Queen's been born, you may run this hive with her or leave the found a new one. This hive is good. I'm gonna guess she flies around until the old queen dies and then she takes her seat. But I love that she flies around. Okay, wait for this to be built. Now we can do whatever we want. We don't gotta worry about when she'll die. Our honey and our jellies got all recouped though, so there's that. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna have a problem. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is research this. So yes, we should keep upgrading our pollen and our nectar storage. And then we'll do all of these. Make sure all the fell upgrade stuff is done. So, yep. So basically, I'll just keep increasing the storage until I can afford to do that with all of them. This one I put down here because it's going to be a storage for jelly. And I'll probably come back down here for the jelly. I just wanted to make another one real quick. Almost. There we go. Now we're going to be spending quite a bit of time over here just upping our pollen count. I think for now I'm gonna pause production on jelly because we don't need it, and honey's gonna go and max out real quick, I think, and so then we can actually concentrate on our building efforts. Because we'll have the materials that we actually need to do it. Help the plant. A guide of carpenter bees is touring the hives in the area, hoping to raise its profile by offering resources and seminars on wax best practices. Sounds nice. Last time I saw that, my entire beehive fell apart because they were like, you need more wax. So we're just gonna have faith that that doesn't happen again. Gaika thinks Lee is pretty cool and would like to be friends, but feels intimidated by their weird nature. Ain't that... That hits home, buddy. I know how you feel there. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna need at least one more, so we'll do this. Yeah, we're gonna need quite a few more. Monster. That's the top of the map, so these, honestly, none of these are gonna work for me. But, actually they will. If I don't use those, I can use these three. I'm gonna see how close I can get to this stump. Not close enough. Destroy. Destroy. Let's do that. Upgrade. Pollen storage. This should be the last pollen storage we need. I wonder if there's a way to turn off obstacles in this game. Because that would be nice. So now we do storage, nectar storage. So, cluster. Think about the logistics of this. I can use this. Destroy these so that I can actually think for a second. Okay. Sell. 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 There we go. So 500. 600. 7, 8. So I'll create one more and then look to see where everything's at. What you got to say? Tasha thinks that this exit is haunted by the ghostly forms of several grubs. Thankfully, they're friendly. Spooky. So you think the exit is haunted by dead children? I see. Yeah, this should be the last one we need to build, I think. And we should be able to build this here to start doing the honey storages. Yep, storage cell, honey storage. Oh. Storage cell, honey storage. Upgrade. This would be here. This is not a place we can place it. So that's it for the inside. I think. Check this. Yeah. Yeah, because even then we can't do that one. And then this is one that we can do. Don't think this is one, so you have to show that again. This, storage, shit. Let me go out here. Cell, cluster, cell, cluster. Under 800, so these should be the last two, probably. At worst, there's one more. Yeah. Beetles are back. I need to make more map rooms in response to this so that they don't all just die. Oh, they're all dead. Yes. Well, you should have thought your plans through better. Oh well. Let's get all of these up to 100, in case something like that happens again. Which is basically just the police, which I'm going to put here. And then the construction guys, which I can just put here. Okay, speaking of which, we will do the construction like we said. I just want to do this. What was I saying? I want to finish off upping these That should be enough for that. There we go. And we can up the nursery. One cell. Short. Of a nursery. Okay, so where's all of our stuff? Where were we just a second ago? Over here? Yep. And upgrading these should get us to the correct amount of honey. That or one more. Which we actually want to know which one the answer is. One more. Okay. So, cell cluster. Cell cluster, that's where the roof is. So we can destroy that one. Destroy that one. Okay. And then we can worry about where to put the next one in a second. It'll probably just be right here, but right here. But yes, we're over 1,000 now. And I think we only need the 3 for the jelly. I could be wrong, but I think we only need the 3 for the jelly. In fact, I think we went over like we did with the honey. Yam party. A dung beetle folk trio have hollowed out a large... Hollowed? My brain was trying to comprehend a pun there, but there wasn't a pun there. They've hollowed out a large yam to hold their inaugural annual shindig in, and are asking for a quantity of pollen to decorate. Heck yeah, bruh. Yeah, they only took 20. There we go, that's all the resources we could need for life. And then we want to resume production. Take out all of our honey and make it into stuff. So the only thing we have left to do is to go to population, unlock this one, lock this one, turn this down to 5%, lock it, and then we want this down by 5. And that can just be what all of these are. I don't know, honestly, what's important in that, but it is what it is. Trolling bees, it's a lot more than the deployed bees. We'll up this until... There we go. We need a lot less patrolling bees than we need deployed bees. The only thing left is to get our bee count over 1,000. Walter thinks maybe Queen Mortem II might be a bit overrated. That's rude. I'm just gonna create a really large area. Oh, just make all of these worker bees' lives happy. Just look at them go. I wonder how many, where am I at? There I am. I wonder how many bees you can have at the same time. Okay, not that many. Got it. Bee list. Age. Bumbling, being regal. Special bees. Helmut, Almina. Helmut's probably gonna die soon, but that's fine. And so's Almina, but that's basically just bees. Yo, let's scroll through 400 bees and back up. Okay, let's roll cell. Nursery. Hey, worker bees, you still wanted to give your life meaning, right? Destroy my computer, would you? After conducting, this is bad. Okay. After conducting an extensive audit, oh, any more wax? The entire hive and discovered structural decay. Builders are working on a schedule for repairs. Building any cells collapse plans will take time to finalize, but with the hive's current size and 690 cells in text, anticipated repair costs would be 1,380 wax to repair 2 per cell. Let me do this. I need to go up. I don't know what takes wax and what doesn't. Turn these off. Okay. Cell. Cell group. Storage. Wax storage. It's still 1,002. 2 wax per cell, it doesn't say. Bees can store a lot more than 2 wax per cell, so let's just put down as much as we can. As quickly as possible. So that we can fill it up as quickly as possible. Upgrade. Upgrade. Storage. Wax storage. Upgrade. This is the exact thing I was worried about though. Upgrade. Cell. Cluster. Not enough. Cell. Cluster. Okay, storage cell. Wax storage. So, cluster, cluster. storage, wax storage. How much longer? 14 seconds. Should be good. Hopefully. Okay. We're good. The Hive's builders have finally come up with a repair plan, and not a moment too soon, with the Hive's cell count at 762 cells. A grand total of 1,524 waxes needed for the Hive's structural integrity to be restored. Rated 2 per cell. Spend the wax. I wonder why we needed so much. I couldn't tell you why we have so many cells. Like, who could have even guessed that we had that many cells? Next thing you're gonna tell me we have a high population. So 92, 926, 934. Let's do these. I could have planned out where all these are so that every single one of them is a big one, but honestly, I think the chaos is more fun. Okay, we get 950. There's 957. Basically 950, it's fine. If we up this one, we're at 960, and if we up the whole set, $968. So it does about 12 per, so we need about 3 more. Okay, reach the edge of this screen. Roll, nursery, fill it in, reach 1,000. What you gotta say? Hasna gave a lecture last week on how important proper aeration is in honey production, but every bee there fell asleep. Boom. We're over 1,000. Apparently we got over 1,000 in the process of making these, but that's fine. My calculations weren't exactly meant to be the greatest. We just have a few extra bees going around. I'm selling these fine yellow jackets, a performing wasp construction crew. held several shows near the hive recently, inspiring a portion of the hive's population to become builders. They're not too bad at it. Oh, that's a lot of builders. Well, the end of an age. Alas, old Queen Mortem has died. Thankfully, the new queen is filling in well, and the hive will live on. I love how they're all sad for her. That's cute. And it shows the new queen because we have the old queen. Ciao, old lady. Bye-bye. We have a bit of a hive going on now. This is good sad music. And now she's being regal instead of buzzing around. And she's pushing up daisies because that's just accurate. She's dead. Is that music on? Okay. Research. Let's finish up discovering this stuff. I wonder if we can select every single spot. Let's start with the ones that have actual resources, just in case you can't. Okay. Let's see. Zero unallocated. Okay. I wonder, I'm gonna test something out. So if I go and I create more research locations, more locations for them to, more map rooms basically. Perchance to dream. On long afternoons, Caroline sometimes takes a quick nap in the roses on their way back to the hive. Nice. Okay, but regardless of that, let's go to foraging. Yeah, I have 2 more unallocated spots. Okay, I think if I build enough, I can allocate everything. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's pause production, pause production, pause production. cluster, 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 cluster. I don't particularly care about making sure that most of these can actually do the whole map room thing upgrade, because I think just having enough of them will allow us to allocate into a lot of spots. So we need 20 pollen. So basically I'm just waiting for pollen to come in each time. "23 allocated spots. Nice. Is that everything? Looks like everything. I need a lot more pollen. Oh, yeah, because I was looking at how much nectar we have, not how much pollen we have. I like how you can watch them bloom on the screen. Want to surround the whole place with it. Hopefully I can do it in time. I think it takes a while for them to get all the stuff from it, so we should be good. And we just gotta wait for these to be fully bloomed. Later, once I have full of basically every resource, I will pollinate all of them. So, I don't know how this looks on your screen. It's a little jittery on mine. Mainly just the bees. Everything else looks fine. But the bees are slowed down significantly. But I kind of want to beat this game, quote unquote. I want to do all the research and everything else, and fill up all of the cells that I have, all the resource cells that I have. The jam's filled up, so now we're filling up the honey, which is good. We already have this wax filled up. So once we have the honey filled up, the only thing that's going to be left is the nectar to be filled up. So now it's mainly just a waiting game. I could create more producers, but I like just having 3 of each. They do everything you need them to do. Of course, once I use one of these, it's going to empty out all of my resources, or a lot of them. I'm going to start with this one because it takes the most. The rest I can probably do once everything fills up again. I gotta wait for the pollen for this one. Which is now filling up. So this says it decreases the cooldown between queens. This is the one I want to do then. So it provides 2 positive effects and 1 negative per queen for all future queens, most of the time. Which is something I want to figure out what it means. But also, I kind of get what it means, but I want to see some of the negative effects. And then once I have everything done, I'll make a new queen to move to the next hive, just to see if the hive's area switches or if it creates some kind of big change, like you're supposed to go to the next hive to get to more stuff or something like that. Because a lot of games will have stuff like that. Honestly, I'm gonna get these first, actually, just because then I can have 2 going while I wait for... Let it drizzle. Let them give their honey to the slime gods. Oh, I can upgrade. They took quite a lot of honey. I didn't realize just how much they'd take. I wonder if it's like they take 50% of what you got, or something like that. Either way, it's not that big a deal. Our honey should come back real quick. Because we had so much nectar and pollen. There, now we're full up on honey again. Well, just about. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll definitely do these first, just because it takes up so much of the honey to do this one, or not honey, the whatever the white stuff is called. I forget what it's called. This stuff. To do this one, that it's going to take forever to get these 2 done. And so it's actually quicker to just do these first. We just gotta wait for the honey to fill up. I forgot that I was gonna wait to get enough so that I could do both first, but that's fine. Because it only takes a little bit of honey. There's our honey full again. Then all I gotta wait for is for it to come back. And we can get the last upgrade of the game. As far as I'm aware. I like how it's set up because you can worry about the geometry if you're one of those people. Where you can have the most amount of stuff in the least amount of space. But if you're not, there's still enough space that you can really get the game maxed out without having to worry about it. Like I'm doing. Because I'm not one to worry at all about how much space we need. I've never been that kind of person. Snail pilgrims are back. It's gonna up the production of honey, which we don't really need anymore, but still a nice thing to do. And if it doesn't run out before we click this, it's actually going to help us quite a bit because all the honey is going to go straight into the other stuff. And so we'll be creating the honey real quick. Or at least as quick as possible with all of our pollen gone. Just like that, our honey is gone. Just kidding, but it is going at a large rate, hundreds at a time. It's just the machines have to actually make the stuff, and the bees gotta take them, and I gotta continue on. And that's everything. Oh, and then we can just immediately make the new queen. Nice. So I can show you what the next area is going to look like. But first, let's do this. We want to... I can shift click this actually. Fill up 1,000 spots. But we also want to get our workshops up. So does 856 tell us how much we built, or does it tell us how much we have connected to everything? I can actually text that. Tells us how much we have connected to everything. Okay, so let's do that. I still want to build more construction dudes, but I'm not worried about it. I just want to get our whole hive place up to 1,000. So, you know, we could just try and go all the way up to the corners, fill it up, make it a giant square. I think that's a nice idea. Try and get just every cell possible filled up. Let's get this rolling. We might have to do that to get to the 1,000 anyway. It doesn't look like we will, but it's honestly, yeah, we're at 1,000, so we're good. Just give all these bees jobs. How far out to the right does it go? Up to here? Wasp attack. Nearby wasps claim a raid on the nectar, killing any bees who stand in their way. Defenders can focus on protecting the hive's populations or its resources. Save them, bees. The resources are second to the bees. Lives that would be saved. It's a lot of space. I think we're almost down to the bottom. There it is. So let me do this. Open all of this. Just jam click in. So we can try and get everything as quickly as possible. Oh, it's so satisfying to see him fill that in so quickly. Just watch him go. Boom. Okay, just a bit left. Make sure to get just every little bit. Look for any little parts, like in here. Make sure not to lose where my mouse is at while I'm at it. And I think that's everything. $1,688 spots. And we just about filled up our resources once again. So we'll wait for that to happen. Because it's nice to depart on a happy note of just being the vastest bee empire possible. Okay, while we're at it, there is a couple more things we can do. Get the workshop up so that it can do 200 bee workers. Do this long roll all the way down. We should be able to have it up to 200. 196, just about. 200. And then we just need a bee protectors, deep defenders, so barracks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4. Upgrade barracks. That's over 200. There we go. Last but not least, we will do these until they're about the same. Unlock that so that these are all about the same. Unlock that. And unlock that. This goes down one. This goes down one. There we go. Evenly spread the work. The last thing we could do is get everything up to 1,000, but I think that's just a waste of time. Let's be honest. We don't really care that much. So we just wait for our resources to finish up. Bee activity. Active bees and idle bees. A lot more idle bees than active bees. But it's nice to see. So the bee sitters are always active. Construction ones are only active when I really need them. These guys are mostly idle, but they're active a lot of the time. Just some of them are active most of the time. You know what we could do is just see what happens if we make a whole bunch of exits. That means that more people can go out. Something I never bothered to check. Helpful hands. Guide a company bees to join the hive. Hopefully to raise the profile by offering resources and seminars and relax best practices. There we go. Now we check bee activity. You guys. Yeah, it shot up a lot. Okay, so if I had had more exits that whole time, I could have been getting resources a lot faster. These guys shot up too. Okay, now that we're full on everything. New queen. Harvest multiplier up. Oh, lifespan multiplier down. Let's see what the new hive would look like. Or if it's just restarting the game. Looks like it's just restarting the game. Queen the Third feels particularly spooky today. She's doing her best on her. Okay, what we're gonna do is save it there. Back. We're gonna quit because we're done there. And I do recommend all of this stuff. Especially the soundtrack. The soundtrack is amazing, in my opinion. I'm gonna go with strong in my opinion, because I think it sounds amazing. But I also know that me from high school would have hated this soundtrack, just because I was a different person though. That's how people be. That's way too philosophical. It sounds way too much like I'm trying to cater to too many people. I don't give a shit what you think. I think it's great. Buy me again later. And I'll probably buy some later. Well, that's it for this video. Bye.